be my heart.
In this video, we will discuss two problems, not three. Sorry. Yeah, two problems. Skyline problem and summer 69. Okay, what is skyline problem? Like suppose I'm writing a string like my name is Sneh, right? Yeah. So if the number of index is 0, means which is divisible by 2. If the number index is divisible by 2, then I have to convert that particular element into the lowercase. And whereas if it is divisible by, and it is not divisible by 2, then I have to convert it into the uppercase. Okay, let's we will be doing it with the use of functions and for loop. Okay, so let's create a function first. So write a def, then I'm writing a my func like this, my func, and I'm passing here a string like this. Okay, let's, for proper understanding, we firstly pass the element, so we have some idea that what type of elements we are going to pass. Okay, so what we have to write is my func, then I'm passing some elements. Therefore I'm passing my name is Sneh, like this. Okay, I'm passing this element. Now let's create a my list, empty list, in which we are going to append. So for if it's a lowercase, then we are appending one by one element into this list, like m, then y, then space, then n, like this. Okay, let's use for loop for I in range. What range? Then we want to use a for loop throughout the whole, throughout the sentence. So what we have to write here is, what we have to pass is the length. So that's a useful method named length, and then we are passing this string like this name, what we are passing. So what it will do is, it will calculate every range. Range starts from 0 to the length of the string, means it will start from the 0 and start on looping till the last element. Okay, so let's start. What we have to do is, if, now it's the time for a condition. So what we have to do is, if I'm divisible by 2, so for this element, what is this element? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 till the length of the string, length of that string. So this is I named this I. So what I have to do is, if that I is divisible by 2, means if that element's index, what is element index? This so for I'm writing element index m, which is here in this sentence, m is equals to 0, then y is equals to 1, then this white space will be equal to 2, like this. So if I is divisible by 2, so means my element's index is divisible by 2, so for I modulo 2 equals to 0, like this. Then what I have to do is, I have to append something. So my list dot append means I want to add in that list. Okay, in that list, so for what I want to add is that particular number, not number, that particular letter. Like what type of letter? So string, what we have passed is string, right? So string, string, and here I, like this, I dot lower, because we have, if it is divisible by 2, if this index is divisible by 2, then what I have to do is, I have to simply append that element into this list in the lowercase, and else I have to append that element into the uppercase. Therefore, what type of logic we have to write is my list dot append, and instead of lower we have to write a upper, like this. upper. Yeah, upper. Let's check it now. Oh, sorry, we have to return here. So, yeah, we have to return it. So, what we are going to return? We are going to return a list. So, return my list, and later on I'm storing that return list into the X, and I'm printing that X. Print, and I'm printing that X. Let's check. See. Oh, here everything is Y. What happened? Something went wrong. Oh, sorry, here not 1, I have to write I instead. I, like this. Now let's check. See, M, then Y. M is on the first position, therefore its index is 0, right? First position, it is, what is index? Index is position minus 1. So M has a 0 which is divisible by 2, therefore it will append in this list in the form of lowercase, like this. Okay, so let's drive it up into the next problem, which is named Summer 69 game. What is this game? So as we have, suppose we have entered some list like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, then 9, and then say for any number like this. So what I have to do is I have to start from the first element. 1, 2, I have to start adding from the first element 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. And as 6 came, so I have to stop adding. As a 6 came, and as the 9 comes, then I have to start adding. What? So from the entered list, like this. See, from the entered list, you have to add all the elements except that elements which are between 6 and 9. Means I have to add the elements except 6 and 9. Means the elements that are containing between the 6 and 9, I don't want that elements to be added. I want that elements to be added which are not present in between the 6 and 9. Okay, so if you don't understand this question, then don't worry. We will explain this example, and at the time of explanation, you may get the idea what we are doing. Okay, so let's start. Let's create a function like def, and as the game is Summer 69, like this. So I'm passing a list inside. What is for my list, like this. And firstly, what type of list we are going to pass. Firstly, declare that. So some idea happens that what we are going to do, like Summer 69, and what type of list I'm passing is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 97, 9, 7, yeah, 9, 7, like this. So what it will do is it will add 4 and 5, and it will stop adding from 6. So these elements it will not add, and then it will add directly 7. So answer should be what? So 4 plus 5 plus 7, like this, 16. So okay, so let's start. So firstly, what we are going to do is we are using a for loop because we want to count every element from that list. Okay, so what we have to do is for num in ARR. Sorry, my list, like this. Okay, my list. Now what I have to do is I have to keep on adding till it comes to the 6. So what I have to do is inside the for loop I have to write a while loop. So while, and therefore while add, like this. When to add? When add is equals to true. When add is equals to true. So we have to assign it as a true. Okay, inside the while add, what we have to write is if condition, like if my num is not equals to, if my num is not equals to 6, like this. Oh yeah, num is not equals to 6 like this, then what I have to do is just add them. So total, let's assign the total as a 0 first. So total will be assigned as 0 like this, and starting the total, what we have to do is total plus equals to. What this means, so firstly we have total plus equals to num, like this. What this means, instead of this you can also write in, if you don't understand this, you can also write a total equals to total plus num, like this, but I prefer to write like this. Okay, and break, no, I don't want to break it. So else what I have to do, if as the number 6 arrives, like in the count, if the number 6 comes in between, then I have to write else condition, which is add equals to false. Therefore what it will do is it will terminate this from this loop and start on the different while loop, like say for I'm assigning while not add. So what it will do is it will start on adding every element as the 6 arrives. What it will do, it will go in this else condition, and else condition it will be assigned as add equals to, add is equals to false, like this, add is equals to false. So where add is equals to false in this while loop condition, so it will start this condition. While not add means while false, then I have to do this type of stuff. Okay, so if I have not to add till the 9 number arrives, so what type of condition we have to write? We have to write is num is not equals to 9, not equals to 9, like this. Then we have to break it. So we have to break it. Now as the 9 number arrives, so we have to reassign it as add equals to true, add equals to true, like this. Yeah, something is okay, perfect. Add equals to true, and finally I'm breaking here, so break, and I'm finally returning the total. So what is my total? Oh, it should be in the one gap, it should be in the def function. Okay, like this, tab. Okay, it's perfect. Now what I have to do is return that. So return, and what I have to return is that total. What is the total? Okay, I am storing it into the X like this, and I am finally printing it. So print and then X. Okay, let's check it whether it's working or not. Say it will give 16. Why? It will add 4 and 5, which will be equals to 9, and then 7, which will be equals to 9 plus 4 plus 5, which is equals to 16. And it will not add between 6 and 9 elements, including 6 and 9. So here we had solved 2 problems. Hope we will see you in next video. Like a Hellcat.